Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Atlantic City has been devastated by the coronavirus shutdown. Tourism is down, the casinos are closed, and conventions are canceling. We talk with Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small Sr. about how the city is coping. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Pleasure's mine.
So Atlantic City is opening up a little bit. Tell me the state of Atlantic City right now. What can you do? What can't you do?
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for having me. The city of Atlantic City is following the health experts led by Judy Perchikili at the state of New Jersey and Governor Murphy's phasing plan. My executive order currently has all hotels and short-term rentals closed. Atlantic City was the only town to never close its beach and boardwalk. And we're gearing up for the Memorial Day weekend. We will have lifeguards out there. We will monitor the situation. We have a plan in place to aggressively attack large crowds by making sure that they maintain social distancing.
You count on tourism. Tourism
Yes.
is going to be down. You count on the casinos because of the pilot program and the money that comes into the city, and they're closed up still. I know they're making plans to reopen, but they can't reopen yet. You count on conventions that can't come.
Yes.
I know the NJEA just canceled.
That
Seems to be that there's going to be this financial cliff that's coming, and it's probably closer than it's ever been.
Yes. But the good thing about this, we've been down this road before. We haven't experienced coronavirus, but we have other natural disasters that impacted Atlantic City and its finances and impacted people coming, but it wasn't at this length of time. But when you think about where we came from and where we're going, just 4 years ago, we were teetering on the brink of bankruptcy. And I'm proud to announce that, we're on solid fiscal ground. We were able to still operate the government and maintain a sense of stability for government offering services. Our workforce, just like the people at the state of New Jersey, are working from home. We were one of the only cities in Atlantic County to receive monies in the first round of the stimulus under the CARES Act. We received $786,810. And we've been in touch with our small businesses. I would like to give kudos to Dell Finch, our Director of License Inspection, and my Director of Constituent Services in the Mayor's Office, Bruce Weeks. They sent over 1,300 emails and letters to all the small businesses, giving them funding opportunities, grants, loans, and letting them know the latest and the greatest and, when we can expect to open up. This morning, I had an internal talk with my assistant to the mayor, Judge Persky, who actually wrote the Casino Control Act. And, we're talking about when the time is right to open up the short-term rentals and hotel.
Okay, let's talk a little politics if we can. There was a referendum last week to try to try to dramatically change government in Atlantic City and get rid of the mayor's office. It failed. I think near the end, everybody knew it was going to fail, but 3-1 margin, it failed in a landslide. Did that surprise you?
No, it didn't. And actually, it was like 4-1, 80% to like 20%.
Oh, really?
When you look at it from day one, and I came out swinging, and we had to deal with this over a year, and they slept on the good people of Atlantic City. Their idea was to have a winter election, to have it late January or early February, because their theory was they didn't come out to vote on a hot sunny day during the June primary. They didn't come out to vote during a mild day in November. There's no way that they're going to come out and vote. And then they kind of did a victory lap when they got the signatures. But it's unfortunate, and I want the residents of Atlantic City to use this as a teachable moment. When they got the 3,000 signatures, they thought that equals votes. It doesn't. There was a candidate that ran for city council in 2019, needed 30 signatures, got 343, and barely got over 100 votes. So signatures don't vote. Once the people were educated on what the deal was and how they wanted to come in here and take over, particularly our water, Beta Field, the fire, police, they wanted the All Wars Memorial Building. People got it.
Are there residual bad feelings?
Well, listen, at the end of the day, the people have spoken. Leaders lead. A leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. and we have to move on. Some of those same people we still have to work with, such as billionaire casino owner Morris Bailey from Resorts, who himself contributed over $300,000 to the referendum. And you have Local 54, Bob McDevitt. Yes, there was some, bitter feelings, but guess what? We still are the representatives for the casino industry that they work with. And, like I said, we move on. I'm all about coming in here and, straightening the ship as I did. Remember, I took over Atlantic City Mayor's office in the crisis just 7 months ago. We steered the ship 2 months. Coronavirus, we've been out front. We delivered the good people of Atlantic City 2 testing sites. We have a hot meals program for senior citizens, low income, disabled, senior buildings and development, where we feed 3,780 senior citizens 2 hot meals per week. We just extended that another month, as well as the testing sites for another month, because the president and the governor and every other health expert says testing is the key. And keep in mind, we have to forecast. All the health experts seem to think that the fall and winter version of the coronavirus will be worse. So I'm just glad to be the mayor. Listen, my life experiences have prepared me for this moment to deal with tough times and tough situations. As I said, tough times don't last, tough people do. My life quote is by the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., where it says, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands at moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." And I'm leading the way during these challenging and controversial times.
So now you have to run for mayor again.
Yes.
You got the mayor's job, as you just talked about, when Mayor Gilliam had to resign, but now for the last year of his term, or your term, you have to run again. It seems like the Democratic Party, except for the city Democratic Party, has coalesced around you.
Yes, because the city's Democratic Party, that was impersonal. I mean, she has more friends on that committee that like her more than me, and that's what it was. It was a personal decision. It wasn't policy. It wasn't for my performance or anything else. Because outside of that small group, and it is a small group, generally everyone is saying that we're doing a great job. And we came in with a plan, a hardcore plan. And then it was an aggressive plan that we stood in front of 1,200 business owners at the NBCA and gave our State of the City address. We gave it to the PR council. We gave it to the governor's office and every official, near and far. And they've embraced our plan. And not only did we have a big 3 to 5 point plan, but I broke it down department by department, calling it Partnering for a Perfect 2020 Vision. And we've been able to get some things done. Trump Plaza is going to come down. That's going to happen under my watch, and many other things that we put in play that once this pandemic is over, we're going to press the play button, take it off a pause, and we're going to continue business as usual. I'm excited.
Good luck to you, sir, and thank you so much.
Marty Small Sr., Mayor of Atlantic City, New Jersey. When Jersey Matters continues, paying respects to those who gave their lives for this country during this pandemic. We'll be right back.